There you are, Blake. What were y'all just talking about Super Smash?
Oh, they released new characters. So they released Banjo and Kazooie, and then they also released a Mii skin. They released, yeah. Do you play as Sans, Blake?
No, I don't really do anything with the Mii fighters.
Oh,
Just those.
see, like they released Sans as a skin, right? And everybody was like, "Oh, bro, Mii Gunner's so good." And I'm like, "Yeah, Mii Gunner's been good. Like everybody's just hopping on now because he's got a popular skin." Frustrating.
Are they as powerful as the other characters? Or are they more powerful?
I mean, everybody's got like their strengths and weaknesses, you know. So like, Mii Gunner's got a really really far-reaching forward smash, you know. But someone like Donkey Kong that I play with a lot, you know, he's really good at dash attacking and then grabbing you and yeeting you off the map.
Have you been bullying your housemates just like how you bullied us in Super Smash?
No, not really. I keep it upstairs. Instead, what I do now is I got a job at a church in Waxahachie, and I work with students now, and on Wednesday nights they have a game console out, and they have Smash Bros. For it, and so I'm bullying all the kids at Smash Bros.
Oh my goodness.
They're always like, I'll beat you with Ridley, or I'll beat you with Bowser.
Ridley, he was one of my guys.
Yeah. And like they always just try to, like, you know how Ridley grabs you and like try to throw you off? They just do that all the time. And I'm like, you got to change it up, dog. You gotta mix and match.
What was your guy, Caelan?
I was a Rob guy.
Rob, that's right.
Because he's very forgiving. Rob is very good. I needed all the forgiveness.
So this is the Shi-Fi podcast, episode 27. I got Blake Lively, Chancellor. Wait, I had one. I was just gonna say John Cena Stevenson. And
on my stomach, Stevenson.
And Caelan and Abel King.
What?
I got Caelan, new person in the first time guest. His real name, Caelan King.
Caelan
for my birthday.
So since you're like, I don't know, the first time guest, do you have something to just like get off your chest and just like, I don't know, anything? Or
man, I don't know. I was salty for a while about not being invited to the podcast. I saw Josh and John on here talking about all the 16E stories.
Oh,
I mean, the downstairs perspective.
Downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Do you have any perspectives that we need to know of, or?
No,
yeah, like
I don't know.
Like that time you got a concussion and you were trying to sleep,
bruh. I got hit in the head with a shingle, like a roofing shingle yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it I don't know. My head's still messed up from that concussion. Crazy headaches.
That's intense.
Rob Gronkowski was saying today that he got over 20 concussions in his career.
Oh my goodness. I'm not surprised.
And he was like, yeah, I blacked out at least 5.
Goodness.
That's not.
Yeah, remember when I got my concussion? Remember when I got my concussion and I was laying on the field unconscious and you left to go get tacos?
So
because I remember that.
Yeah, I also remember the part where they sat you up and you were okay. I had a prearranged meeting and I was like, well, if he's okay, then I need to go.
Abandoned me while I was
also,
unconscious.
Your then girlfriend was there.
That's true.
Who is now also your wife. So
she was the one that told me you left.
You were in good hands.
Blake was actually at our brownstone one time during like a Christmas break, and there was one time it was me, David, and Blake. We played downstairs in the brownstone. We played 2K for like 8 straight hours or something.
Oh my God.
It was like 12 straight hours. And that was the night we also called in a murder.
Oh yes, my DBU.
Yeah.
It was very random. But like the 2K thing, we were making a team.
Murder part.
Yeah, I'll explain that later. The 2K thing. What was it? We made we had the Mavericks. We were like the general managers and stuff, and we traded all of our players right for like the top 3 picks that next year.
We had Dennis Smith Jr., Jason Tatum, and like
And
Josh
Lonzo.
Jackson. Or no, Lonzo. Yeah, Dennis Smith, Lonzo, and Jason Tatum.
It was that draft, and we had no success for like 10, 15 years. We were like in the late 30s, I think.
That's like the actual Mavs.
No, we'll win once in the 20s. But oh yeah, Caelan's a Spurs fan. Like I don't know if you knew that. Okay.
I know it might be weird having somebody with a franchise with actual success on here.
But I mean, kind of, but that's cool.
Yeah, but then we did not learn at all from our mistakes, and we traded away Dennis, Lonzo, and Jason Tatum, and got the top 3 picks in the next draft. We point guards and a score first small forward, and we did the exact same thing the next 10 years.
We were very extremist GMs.
We basically did 10 years, and then we were like, all right, restart, reboot, and then 10 years of the exact same thing. And then Shiloh woke up, and we were in the year like 2040.
I was like, I'm tired. I'm gonna resign. What was it? And then let's see. The murder thing was kind of weird. We just drove, and one of our friends, Chuck, he was like, I think I just saw a dead body, and we were like, no. And Chuck is like, yes, and so we like drove around, and sure enough, it was just like there on the ground, and we're just like, what? And we didn't know it goes to call 911. It was really bad. I've never been in that situation, so you know.
I made the call.
It was just a situation. Shout out to Kid Quill.
Yeah.
He liked my tweet.
I saw that. That's hype.
Because
Let's go.
songs of the week and stuff. Let's see. How do we feel about the Americans losing to the French in basketball? And
not only did they lose to France, they also lost to freaking Serbia.
Oh, was that today?
They lost to Serbia in the losers bracket.
We were down by like 20 in the first quarter, right?
To Serbia?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
And then we like caught up.
We were down by like 15 most of the game, but it was just garbage.
Dang.
I thought Greg Popovich would do his magic. But
Bruh, I know. Greg might be done, guys.
What?
Oh,
He's
no.
so stuck in his
He
ways.
just got there.
Not Papa.
Not with USA, but like I don't know. I think his tenure as a top coach is.
He just signed a
on the way
2-year
out.
extension, so I think he'll ride it out to the end of the extension, and he'll be done.
You think he's gonna retire, Caelan?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be in 2 years. I don't know. We'll see. R.C. Buford finally retired. The Spurs GM
Yeah.
was stuck in his old ways, and it wasn't working. And so maybe it was Pop, maybe it was R.C. We'll see how these 2 years go. But I don't think he's gonna put up with a bad franchise.
Yeah.
I think he'll leave. He can retire. He's got all the money he needs.
That's true. I mean, unless the Spurs team has like some success in the next 2-3 years, like
I think they'll be pretty decent still.
Yeah.
Lonnie Walker, DeJounte Murray. I think they'll be pretty decent. They still have LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So is USA? What are we gonna place? Like 6?
Yeah, the highest we can place now, I believe, is it's either gonna be like 7th or 8th.
Jeez. That's
Yeah, we're gonna play Poland tomorrow to get like the literal last place finish.
All right.
Gosh.
So,
I wonder how this is going to affect like the next year, and if everybody's going to be like, because I feel like it's a little bit of a trend. Because like in the early 2000s, when we like, I remember in 02 and 04 and 06, we didn't win, and then in 08 Olympics, we were like, redeem team, we're gonna come back and
That's true.
beat everybody, and then they like blew everybody out, of course, and then everybody's slowly backing out of it again, and so like this was just the worst year, and so I wonder if it's gonna be another 2008 next year. But
the thing with that is that a lot of the guys, like for the Redeem team, you had Jason Kidd, who had never played for Team USA. You had Kobe, who had never played. But with us now, like there's a lot of the veterans have already like played with Team USA, got their like fill in. So it'll be interesting to see, like, does James Harden really want to play for Team USA again? Probably not. I don't know.
Do they get paid? I don't think so, right? There's
I mean,
no like
and stuff.
Oh, like
So,
perks and stuff.
yeah, and everyone who talks about like their like in case they get injured or whatever, if FIBA and then the Olympics, they have like 100% insurance policy, where if they get hurt playing with those, their contract's gonna be like completely guaranteed if they miss it because of it.
We should try out.
Honestly, I was like,
try out.
once I saw like Derek White on that roster, I was like,
hey, don't throw shade at Derek White.
There were some really random players on that team.
We got freaking Derek White and Mason Plumlee out there. I'm like, Coach, I got a little something for you.
That's so sad.
Maybe Derek Battle can try out for the USA team.
There you go.
I was actually okay. So I was trying to get him on the podcast today, but he was late. So Derek, Forever Groovy Battle.
Oh, forever.
Yeah. But maybe next time. Let's see. I was gonna ask you.
That guy in basketball.
Wait, what?
I still got to play him in basketball.
You do.
Show him up.
You gotta dunk on him.
Yeah.
How?
We were down at the rec the other day.
Yeah. I haven't gone to the tech recs yet, but kind of want to. I went there one time for like the tour and stuff. Saw a lot of people playing. I was like, I can school all these people. Like, it's a good way to make friends too. Let's see. Are y'all Spotify and Apple Music consumers? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when there's like a hot album that comes out and stuff, do y'all save the whole album into your library, or do you like save a couple songs here and there? This isn't for like an album that you like love like right away, like an artist, but it's like an artist that like, okay, I kind of like this album. Y'all know what I'm talking about a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I used to like save songs. I used to like pick and choose from the albums of like what I really, really liked. But I've started saving songs like less and less, just because Spotify like changed how they did like saving, and they changed how they did artists. Like it used to be I would save a song from an artist because I could go to like my artist page. So like for Kid Quill, I could like go to Kid Quill's page and all the songs that I saved would be on there. But now I can't do that anymore. So there's like no point to saving. So I'll just like search an album if I want to listen to it or something.
Yeah.
I really don't save music anymore.
Go ahead.
There is one way to like see all the songs you have saved by an artist, but it's like so hard to get to now.
Really?
Yeah, their last update, Spotify's last update, but you still can.
It's really weird. I didn't appreciate the update. So.
Are you an Apple guy, Caelan? Right?
Nah, I'm a Spotify guy because me and Joy can share. But I
Ah.
listen to like 4 artists just on repeat. I don't ever look for new stuff.
Is Willie Nelson one of
Willie
them?
Nelson.
Willie Nelson is
Name the
incredible.
four. Name the four.
My 4?
Your final four.
All right, my final 4. So we got Willie Nelson in there.
All right.
Yep.
We got Christian Stanfield. He's
Okay.
a Christian artist.
Okay.
We have the Piano Guys.
Oh, the piano guys, I like it.
That's just like my grind playlist.
Mm.
And then just Passion City Church, man.
Okay.
Those are my 4.
No
Willie
Drake.
Nelson, Passion City, Christian Stanfield, Piano Guys.
Wow, no Drake. Mm. I hated the new Spotify update where like the album saving feature. So like when you save an album right away, it doesn't go into your saved music. It like just saves it. You have to go to your albums, which you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Mhm.
so
I'm looking right now.
so like what
Dynamics.
I do is like stupid. It's like I save each song on an album. Like it's just it's
Sounds like a lot of work.
dumb.
But I know my friend Branson, what he does, he like creates a new playlist if he like really likes an album and just like saves the album into that playlist, and the playlist will just be that album.
Huh, that's a good idea. I should just do that with artists too.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that like make playlists each month for like
Me.
what their raise your hand. I did that for like 3 months, but then I was like, my playlist library is gonna be so huge in like a year or something.
Well, like what you could do is you could save it from each month and then go back to the songs that you played the most from that month and save that into your year-long playlist. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have this.
Spotify already gives you a end of year playlist of your top songs.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I used to do it like every month, a new playlist, but I only do it like once every like 3 months now. I just get like bored of my old playlist and like just need a new one. So I crank out like a 70-song playlist and ride that for a few months.
Gosh.
I listen to less than 70 songs all year.
Let's see. Have y'all been on Twitter the last 48 hours or 24 hours? No.
I mean, who are you trying to talk about, Kobe or Beauty?
Kobe. Have you seen any of this, Caelan?
No, I'm actually been on a Twitter break for about 2 weeks.
No, that's good. That's good. I would do that. That's good.
Clearing out my head.
Yeah. But what was it? So Kobe posted some Instagram picture of like he's coaching like this 3rd grade team, and let me pull it up. And he was basically just like dissing this one girl. What was it? So the caption was blah blah blah. Here's our picture. 6 of the kids in the picture stayed with me and worked every single day to get better. The 7th player, not in this pic, missed the game for a dance recital. So that should tell you where her focus was at this time. Yeah, there's so many memes going on. It's so funny.
Putting that kid on blast. And then he like tried to clarify later in a tweet. He was like, no, I wasn't like trying to roast her. I was just saying like where she was, and like her focus was in that. And never was like, nah, Kobe, you tripping, dog. And
then today he posted a video of him, apparently a dance video that he'd had when he was 12 years old.
Oh my god.
His caption was like, I skipped basketball for 2 weeks so I could dance in the school show. But so that, I don't know. Kobe's just, I feel like he did it on purpose a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
That's his brand now.
Like the way him and like Nash and some pro players talk about basketball, they talk about like it's heroin or something. They're like straight addicted to this stuff, man.
Yeah, I love like Kobe's work ethic, like mentality. But then sometimes I feel like that can get boosted a little bit. Like Kobe and MJ, like that's all I did. Like we played basketball 24/7, But
and didn't like the team that he's like with in the photo, didn't they like lose like whatever tournament they were in or something?
Yeah, it was like he started off the caption like our 4th place winners in quotes.
Yeah, because the photo, like in the photo, they're all sad looking, And that's the worst part is that, like, they're all sad. Like, you know that they're really upset that they just placed fourth. And Kobe's, like, mean-mugging it, too. And he also said later, he's like, you know, like, they were sad that they lost. And so I didn't smile in it because, you know, we were all straight-facing it. It just makes it, like, way worse when, like, he placed fourth. And he's like, yeah, this other girl who wasn't there because her head was Jeez, Kobe.
Yes. So the tweet. There's that dude dancing, or like the kid dancing in the kitchen meme video, doing all the Fortnite dances, and he's like crying, and that's like, but you know, classic Kobe. Let's see, what else is there talking about?
I don't know what you got.
How about so what's this? This has been a trend for like a year, but I think it's like a DBU thing as well, maybe the Enneagram thing.
Gross.
I barely know, but I'm just like, can we just stop labeling yourself as like a number? Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, I hate it.
I'm with 4.
It's sometimes an excuse just to rationalize your behavior. It's like
the horoscope stuff.
Yeah, it really is.
It's more serious.
It's the horoscopes for Christian girls, man.
That's amazing.
It's so and like it's just,
and like people post on their stories, all that, like their Instagram stories. It's like, oh, this is a type 4 bingo card, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so many of these things. Crazy, and I'm like, shut up, dude.
It's like, oh my god. But
have any of y'all actually taken the test though? I know.
No. I actually haven't.
Wow.
I don't even know where. What? Google Enneagram? I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah. I mean,
Enneagram test? Do I need to Google that?
I was peer pressured, but I didn't even like agree with what I got, and I was like,
what's your number?
Apparently 2. So
there you go. What's your wing? You have
I didn't
a wing?
have one. No.
Oh. I don't even know what a wing is, but I just know that's part of it.
You've taken it, John, right?
No, heck no.
You're a sci-fi guy.
Yeah, not
they
anymore.
all take it. Oh, well, you were.
Yeah, but like, even then, I feel like it got really big over the summer.
Yeah, I did.
Hmm.
Are you not a frat boy anymore, John?
No, I went alum at the end of last semester.
Nice.
I went alum with all the boys that I rushed with, so it was a good. What's the word? Capstone? No.
Conclusion.
Bookend. That's what I'm looking for.
Bookend.
It was a good bookend to my sci-fi career.
Caelan, are the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl after week 1? I mean,
obviously. Dak's gonna win the MVP.
Yep.
Obviously.
Dak was looking like Patrick Mahomes.
Dak was looking nice. Now that he's got Scott Linehan gone, that guy was a millstone around his neck.
He got me 30 points in fantasy.
Wow. Looked like he was
Wasn't good
free.
Listen, oh my gosh. So Blake and I played each other in fantasy this week, and it came down to the Saints-Texans game. So by Monday night, all of my people had played, and I had 108 points. And Blake had a wide receiver for New Orleans, and I don't know, who do you have?
I had Michael Thomas for New Orleans and DeAndre Hopkins for Houston.
Gosh.
Yeah. So
wide receiver in football.
So during all of offense, he's just scoring points, and he's going on. And then finally, the Saints are up, right? It's with like a minute 30 left. And I'm like, okay, thank God, because they're not going to throw the ball anymore. He's not going to score any more points. And I was like 3 points up on him. I was like, yes, I win. This is it. It's over. And then the Texans threw that bomb to Hopkins. So, he got like 20 points right there. So it just nail in the coffin on my game. And then it was bad. My hopes and dreams were crushed in like a minute 14.
because the Saints got the ball with like 30 seconds left, right?
Yeah.
And they
Less than that.
that's so Saints.
Yeah.
Was there anybody else in the NFL that was impressive that you thought of,
Amari Cooper. Or are we talking players or teams?
or just like non-Dallas Cowboys?
Oh,
Like
okay.
any teams?
I think
I mean, the Eagles look good on offense. That second half was awesome.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz didn't give me any points though, so he was like struggling.
Yeah, they got two good wide receivers. They got Dallas Goedert too, and our tight ends.
Big
We're good, obviously.
big F in the chat to Caelan's Dolphins.
Oh.
Hey. Those are
Are
not
they
my
going to the
Dolphins
AFC
anymore.
Championship now?
I've renounced them.
There was like
Okay, they almost went to the AFC Championship. They were one game away.
Yeah, they were really good.
They
Blake,
were one game away.
Blake, so like in 2017, before the season started, Caelan was like, Dolphins going to the AFC Championship. Did you like bet a cookie cake? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Bet a cookie cake. And I think they like made the playoffs, which
They won a game.
That was like decent prediction. So I'll give you that. Like
They won a game too.
Wow.
The Patriots. steamrolled
that was a bold prediction. But
And then they got whooped on this past weekend. What was the final score? 59-10.
Something stupid.
it was pretty. It was like 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
Something.
I had the Ravens kicker on my squad this week, so he got me like 11 points.
Solid. Those extra points.
Y'all buy into the Lamar Jackson hype?
No.
No. He's not a running back.
I think he's average. I think he's going to be like Michael Vick in a lot of ways. Like he'll have really up moments, but then his downs are just going to be really bad. Like he'll have games where he's throwing 4 picks, and then he'll have games where he throws for 150 and runs for 110. Like
I can see that.
I don't think he's that smart of a football player. I think that's going to hold him back. I think he's just freak athlete.
Yeah. What do you say, John?
I said, what time is kickoff on tonight's game?
7:30 probably.
7-ish, 7:30.
Okay, I gotta send my pick to Josh.
Oh, you can just like it on the group me, or not.
Oh yeah.
Pick the Bucks.
Oh, what is the consensus on the Browns?
Oh gosh.
Take a chance on the Browns again or never again?
Oh.
Browns are still
Well, they're
good, man.
better than the last like 2 years,
The Browns are still good.
but they're not as good as everybody thinks. Like
That's true. Yeah.
they're there. They're in the middle.
They're going to compete.
They didn't compete too much last week. I don't know.
They can't not compete with that roster though.
Yeah.
They did a good
Baker
job
and OBJ and
last week. I think they'll be like a 6 to 8 win team.
Jarvis Lynch. 6-win team.
Maybe 8. I don't know.
They had more wins than 6 last year without OBJ.
That division is kind of weird.
Miles Garrett.
That division, Pittsburgh got blown out. Baltimore, who knows about Lamar? And then Cincinnati, they won. Wait, they barely lost.
They lost.
Without AJ Green.
Andy Dalton leads the league in passing yards right now. So
TCU.
He won't do that. He won't do that in the playoffs. But
they won't make the playoffs. They won't have to.
That's true.
There was like another year where the Browns were like, people were like, oh, like the Browns might be really good. And then they got like absolutely destroyed in the first game. And then it was like, okay, never take the Browns ever again.
I think I remember that. But, I mean, I would never take the Browns and like pick 'ems the last 3 years. It's just opposing team.
I took
You
him
never
this
freak out
time.
about week 1 though. Week 1 is
True.
garbage because
It's your
preseason is garbage. So I mean,
It
everyone's
wasn't that garbage though, actually, compared to like the last couple of years.
preseason.
No, like the past couple of years of let's see, Got it. Well, like doing those pick'ems the past couple of years, everybody would just like stink on week one, except for like Grayson, of course. For some reason, he's like amazing on week one. But you know, NFL is just so predictable the first like couple weeks.
Yeah, it takes like 3-4 weeks for teams to discover who they are.
Yeah. What else in the NFL or life? Have y'all ever heard of Peppa Pig?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Shiloh's just not discovering.
No. I've
Like, pretty good show, guys.
I did. I've been watching it because like the last like year or so because of my nieces and stuff. Like that's like all of their favorite shows. And I got one of my nieces for her birthday a Peppa Pig doll. So you know,
Shout out Silmar.
Yeah. So what?
Shout out Silmar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Samara. Yeah. How'd you know about that?
It's Twitter, right?
Oh yeah, you were back for a couple days.
Yeah.
Still back?
I log in every now and then, but
You were gone for like 2 years.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and you were like the first thing I saw was like '06 highlights of the finals or something.
Yeah. It's garbage.
But you know, Peppa Pig is pretty cool, I guess. You know,
Did you see the meme about Peppa Pig that was going around?
I don't think so. What was it?
Her listed height, like online, is 7 feet 1 inch.
That's so dumb.
I know
Her
he
dad
like
is 11 feet or 8 feet 11 inches.
I know she like released an album, and then like one of the one of the most famous like music reviewers actually reviewed it like as a professional album.
He didn't actually review
Well, okay. Well, he was there. He tried.
He had a video about it.
He what?
He had a video about it. Pretty funny.
How do you feel about Fantano, Blake?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Have you heard of Fantano, John?
Never.
The internet's busiest music nerd.
He's like the most famous or most popular music reviewer, and so he reviews albums and like actually gives them a score, like a 6 out of 10. He's like super.
He's given like 4, maybe 5 perfect scores.
Yeah.
In his whole like career.
One of them was Kendrick Lamar.
Kids See Ghosts.
Oh yeah, Kids See Ghosts too. Yeah, so I used to like follow his reviews a lot. But the past couple of years I'm like, I just need to ignore it. Like I need to have my own opinion about music, you know. Because he's like super detailed in his videos. Like he can make your favorite album like your worst album. Like he can like really flip it. It's like it's like a 10-minute video of each album. Like he goes into detail.
I appreciate that though. I kind of just use it more like if I see that yellow flannel and I don't know what the album is, I'll watch it, and then I kind of just use it for more like music recommendations now. And if I didn't like an album, I also watch his videos just to like see if he can like confirm my opinion about not liking an album.
It's actually how I found out about like Lizzo last year, because like he was really into her, because like her top songs right now were released like 2 to 3 years ago, and so like he's kind of always like kind of been in there. How many minutes? We got 5 minutes left. Does anybody have a song of the week?
Bro, you already know.
Oh, okay, you're ready. Okay.
I'm not ready this time though. I still gotta pull it up and everything.
You don't have it memorized?
I'm ready.
Okay, go, John.
All right, so I've been on this Kid Quill hype, right? So I gotta keep on it because he just dropped his new album, and it is really good. It's like, very nice. So
Sunset Diner.
If I have to suggest one song from it, I would say Jukebox is like a good song. And then you should just like not touch your phone or whatever you're listening to when the song ends, and just let it bleed over into the next couple tracks because they're also really good. But Jukebox is really good, and then there's like another song almost like right after it called 1001 Reasons. But I'll suggest Jukebox first. So listen to that, and then listen to the whole album Sunset Diner because it's really good. And I also have tickets for his concert, which I got for $13, and now they're going for like $9 online. So
when's that concert?
October. It's like the first week of October.
Okay.
I'll shout out the new EARTHGANG album.
Oh yeah.
I'll specifically, I'll just do the opening track, LaLa Challenge. It's fun.
Have you heard all like the Twitter hate they've been getting lately?
No.
So one like famous Twitter guy tweeted, EARTHGANG, something about like EARTHGANG being the like next Outcast or like being as big as Outcast already. And then like everybody was like flaming him and like, because Big Boy doesn't get credit really by like the young people now. It's like it's all about Andre 3000, but they're basically just saying like EARTHGANG's up there with the Outcast already, and people are like, nah, not really.
They're not, but they're so good. I like it.
Yeah.
They're a fun rap group, so it's whatever.
Do you have one, Caelan? Of your 4 artists?
I'll give you one for my 4 artists.
Yeah, or a new artist you
Spanish
find.
Angels
by
Willie Nelson, Ray Charles. 7 Spanish Angels. It's incredible.
Oh.
And then I listened to a new song today, actually. It's called A Prayer by King's Kaleidoscope.
Oh. I've always heard of him, but I just don't know.
That song's like 4 years old, bro.
Hey, well, I listened to it today. The guy
wrote it. It doesn't have to be new.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
John,
fine.
Stop with your shade. You didn't know who Michael Thomas was.
I'm just saying. You were like, I listened to a new song today.
Oh,
it was new to me.
All right.
It was new to me.
All right. Did you enjoy it?
But
Did you listen to the explicit version?
I listened to the one he wrote. I don't know.
I thought you said the explicit version, and I was like, a King's Kaleidoscope explicit version?
It is explicit.
It is explicit. He drops an
He
F-bomb.
writes it like during a panic attack. So it's just like real and raw and honest. It's good stuff.
That's what's really cool about that song. Is it's like just an honest prayer, which is awesome.
I've completely forgotten. The F-bomb did not stay in my mind. What was it? I remember when, like, Hippocampus, like, they first started like dropping like cuss words in their albums, and I was like, oh, this is getting a little dark here.
A little spicy.
Yeah.
I'll say my song of the week it came out last year at this time. It's by the artist named Black, but he has a 6 in his name, so everybody confuses him with 6 Slack. But his name is Black. He's one of my favorite. He had my 3rd favorite album last year. Song named Let Her Go. So it's really cool, really good instrumental and beautiful. We got a minute left. Any shout outs? I
gotta shout out David Collins, and I got some hot takes.
Oh yeah.
You have 55 seconds. Shout out.
It says, can y'all mention that I don't think Dante Exum and Lonzo Ball are all that different? And then he also says the phrase "worst nightmare" implies that there's a better nightmare. So let's let y'all think about that.
Deep.
Wow, that's English. Shout out one of my favorite comedians, Bill Burr, released a new special.
I love Bill Burr.
There you go.
Bill Burr, all that crowd.
I don't have any shout outs.
Shout out Kellen Moore, my 6th the Cowboys offense.
More.
Was that Jason walking behind you in your room?
What's that?
What?
Was that Jason walking behind you in your room this whole time?
Yeah, it was. Shout out Jason. Shout out Jason Gilbert.
All right. Everybody have a good one.
All right.
All right. Peace.